Welcome to Hey Clarity. I'm your host, Lindsay, and today we are opening the Akashic Records on Yellowstone National Park. We're doing a land reading. It's Y week of the alphabet superset. More information on that is in the description box below. And if you want to learn more about land readings, you can check out my land readings playlist to see all the different types of readings I've done. They're my favorite type of reading to do for a lot of reasons. I studied permaculture design, and land readings kind of came about from there for me. And I love getting on a property and tapping into the property, the history of it, and getting insights, like deeper insights about the land from this perspective. So through the Akashic Records and mediumship, but also through the lens of very practical problem solving in relationship to permaculture design. So this type of reading is a little bit different, mostly in the types of questions that I ask. So the questions that we're going to ask today are: what important historical events took place at Yellowstone National Park that we need to know about? What spirits or energies or guides are there? What messages do those spirits have for us? How can we support the land of Yellowstone National Park? And what's the most important message we need to know? So let's get into it. What important historical events took place at Yellowstone that we need to know about? They're saying wars and violence nearby, like adjacent. They're like land adjacent, or like surrounding around the land. And I'm seeing like missiles, they're saying missiles misfired, like cannonball, like blast, boom, inside of Yellowstone. And so it's like by accident, some of this, like this war, they're saying like war effects, established the discovery of Yellowstone. So it's almost like a cannon falls into Yellowstone, and they're saying like searching for, like in the aftermath, like those who were in battle were searching for remnants of the war, like kind of like cleanup crew is what they're saying. And so they're saying for historical events, almost like this is how it was found, this is how it was discovered. And it was like, whoa, like this miraculous place. Like they felt like the sacredness and the importance of the land. And so they were like, this deserves protection. Like this needs to be protected. And they're kind of saying like, so like from there on, it started like the process of, they're kind of saying like reimagining like preservation of parks, like the creation of parks. They're saying like long-term, like unfolding of like the history. So it was kind of discovered by accident for like, they're saying like missiles misfired, like mistakes, accident, like bad things, like having an effect on the land. Not too much, I'm getting, like it may have been like a few, like there wasn't like a ton of like, they're kind of saying like war debris. There wasn't a ton of it, but there was enough to allow it to be discovered. So it's almost like these like nearby wars, almost like they're showing like a twinkling of light, like some of the benefits of the wars adjacent nearby allowed it to be discovered and thus protected. So they're trying to say like that there was like a benefit to this, like these little blasts, these boom disasters in the area. Anything else? What important historical events took place at Yellowstone that we need to know about? They're just saying like it's an old place and it holds mysteries of the wilderness, like for us, for people. I'm getting it's it's been like a little curated over time, but like the refined like energy of it like can be felt, like continues to be felt. And that's what like draws us to come and experience it. I'm getting it's like a deep well of like mysteries and like unknown of like the wilderness. And that's what like draws us to visit, draws us to it. And they're just saying like, yeah, there's the curated part, and they're like, blah, 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 is what they're saying. But like deeper than that, like there's still a lot of mysteries and a lot of unknowns about the wilderness there. And I'm getting that like species like pop up and then like disappear. Like there's some certain species, they're saying like the apex predators, that like they'll show face to the humans and then like disappear for a long time. And there's something relevant about, I'm getting they do that. Like there's something about them doing that. Like part of like the mysteries and the intrigue is that these apex predators like pop in to be visible by very few, some, and then there's like word of mouth whispers of like, oh my God, like I saw kind of like this white wolf, like they're showing, for example, they're showing me like white wolves, gray wolves, white wolves. I'm seeing like light colored wolves, but they're saying like certain apex predators like come in and like pop up to be visible, to have visibility, to be in our awareness and our consciousness for intrigue and education and research and further protection. And then there's like disappearing. There's actually a consciousness around the animals doing that. They do that. There's like a specific way for a specific reason that they do that. Kind of like I'm getting like lessons learned for like humanity, for humans, about like protecting like the animal population. That's beautiful. What spirits, energies, entities might be on the land at Yellowstone National Park? What spirits? They're saying like humble, vast, powerful. Like I'm getting like indigenous tribes, spirits of indigenous tribes reside there for like further, they're saying further reservations. For their reservations. They continue to protect it, the wilderness, the indigenous, in the spirit realm. Interesting, they're saying plural, spirit realms, plural, and they're showing layers. I'm seeing like a thin, like almost like transparent wall, and then another transparent wall, and another transparent wall. There's like layers to these realms. They keep saying plural, plural. There are spirit realms there. They're saying like hierarchical spirit realms. And it's like there's the people spirit realms. There's the animal spirit realms. There's the plant spirit realms. Very interesting. They're saying like everything evergreen in rotation. Wow. Ecosystem spirit realms is what they're saying. Ecosystem spirit realms. And it's like, I'm seeing this sense of like the spirit realms are trying to maintain the ecosystem and the balance of Yellowstone National Park. In the unseen, they're kind of saying inside, the insiders. Depth, deeper, unknown mysteries. And then there are the people who come and visit and have the intention of also maintaining the ecosystem. So I'm seeing like people popping in with that intention of, I'm getting like fascinated and in love with the mysteries of the wilderness. And it's almost like they're showing the spirit realm like whispers in their ear and tells them things. And then there's like an interconnection from like spirit to material world, spirit world to material world. So they're just saying like there's spirit realms like of the ecosystem there. Plural. They keep emphasizing that. Okay. What messages do the spirits, energies, entities, guides of Yellowstone National Park have for us? I got like someone yelling, saying like, stop attacking there, stop attacking there. Like someone's yelling, stop attacking what? This place? Like I'm getting like fight for it, like fighting over it. There seems to be a lot of, I don't know if it's like local political or something. I'm getting there's something like people fighting about it, people fighting over it. And they're saying like injustice is justice, injustice. Like justice is like they're saying leave her alone. Like the land, like leave her alone. Like there's something about doing more there or like plans to do more there. And there's something about like stop attacking there. There are people maybe fighting over the land, fighting for the land, and they don't want people fighting. They just want it to be like peaceful and like a place for enjoyment, to explore the mysteries and the unknown of the wilderness, and to tap into the spirit realms while you're there. God, I really want to go now. I've never been. Now I want to go. I want to go in person. I just heard like waiting for you. It's waiting for you. It's waiting for us all, they said. It's waiting for you. It's waiting for you. It's waiting for us all. So they're kind of getting this like message, like if you're watching this, if you asked for this reading on Yellowstone, there's this calling, there's this invitation to come visit, because I'm getting there's secrets to the unknown. There's secrets to the mysteries. And the spirit realm is like waiting for you to come visit so they can tell you these secrets. There's something about like try and spend like a week or two to really embed in this mysterious unknown. They're like, come visit this place for that. But they're saying stop attacking it for, they're kind of saying like commercial, financial reasons. They're showing money passing like through hands, like a cash register, this kind of like superficial exchange. They're saying monetary exchange that's not really necessary. Like it's, I mean, they're obviously like you can do all that. Like you want your souvenirs and whatnot, but they're like, the secrets are the souvenirs. Like come see it, come feel it, come use your senses. They're saying your extrasensory perception and experience it. And then they're saying that's like the ultimate souvenir. Because something about the experience of being there on the land, it can like absorb into your system. It has so much information and so many messages, and it can like embed in your system. They're like in your mind and your senses. Like some of the smells are so, some of the scents there are so like potent and sweet and nourishing. There's so much nourishment there that like your memory will remember the scent. They'll remember the scent and the smells of the location. Like you're going to have such an ultimate extrasensory perception experience when you go there. Okay, gotta go. All right. Any other messages for us? Spirit realms. Coming and going, like they come and go, depending on who visits. I'm seeing like there's like cycles. So like certain years or certain seasons, different types of people come. And so the spirit realm is more prominent with those who are open with the intention of connecting in this way. So it's like they'll come when you come. Like they'll come out when you come out. So if you're intrigued, if you're interested, if you want to learn about the mysteries and the unknown of the spirit realms in the wilderness, they're like, go do that, go there. And spirit will meet you there. Like it's almost like we get this signal of like, I'm coming to visit. And they're like, cool, they're coming. And they're like, we're going to be there. And I'm getting like it's spirit led. And so they're saying like, follow what you hear, follow what you feel, follow like the dreams that you might have, like staying there like overnight. Like you're gonna experience a lot of really cool things. They're saying it's like really like it's higher realms, like very spiritually charged. And they're like, it's a lot of fun, like especially for those who are like open to it in this way. How can we support Yellowstone National Park? How can we support Yellowstone National Park? There's something about like donating or giving money to the right people or the right person. I'm getting like, when you visit, there are people there who are going to feel like genuine, authentic, like truly you can feel that they care for the place, they're trying to protect it. And then you're going to feel like the really like, they're kind of saying like flighty, like light surface level, superficial exchanges of money. And so I'm getting to just be like really aware of like where your money is going if you intend to support it. Like I'm just getting like it needs the support. It needs the funds to like keep being, I'm getting to keep going, to keep being supported, but to be discerning of like who you're giving money to when you're there, because there's like the very like commercial kind of corporate level of a currency exchange, monetary exchange, and like the financial benefits do not go to supporting, you know, the protection of Yellowstone. And so they're just saying the exchange is important. And I'm getting like you can have that superficial exchange or you can have that like deep level exchange. And you can also have that monetary exchange. But if you are exchanging monetarily, they're like, yes, for your stay, like whatever you're doing there. But for like people or products or projects, they're saying do the research to make sure that who the money is passing to is actually, I'm getting like influenced, like not an influencer, not the superficial fakeness, but like who are the people who are like really in charge, who are really like passionate about supporting the ecosystem and the balance of it. So like they're saying through your currency exchange, be discerning of who you're passing money to. Pay attention. And like if your intention is to support it, they're like, yes, visit, enjoy yourself, have a good time. But if you have the intention of financially donating and supporting Yellowstone, to be highly discerning, use high discernment of who gets your money, who you pass that money to. They're saying thieves. Like there are people who are so fake. They have a fake hold at the park and none of the money goes to supporting the property, the land. They're saying, or those who take care of it. Anything else? How can we support Yellowstone? They're saying like no seeds. Like do not touch, do not take. Do not touch, do not take. Do not take your home. The balance of the ecosystem there has a global effect on an energetic level. And they're like, don't be sneaky and take things when you're there, like from the land. They're saying like give back or like give it back. If you were to take seeds, if I'm getting like seed collectors, like people like collect things for seeds and they're like, no. Like they belong there. Don't take them. Don't take them home. Okay. What's the most important message we need to know about Yellowstone National Park? What's the most important message we need to know about Yellowstone National Park? Visit for a short time, for a nice time, for a deep time. And they're like, the deeper your intention is when you go visit, like the deeper mysteries and like mysteries into the unknown you're going to receive. So it's like, if you go there superficially, I'm getting that you're going to feel like an emptiness when you leave, like you're not going to get the full experience. So they're encouraging us to go with the intention of having like depth, like a lot of depth in our experience there. And they're saying like, it's calling to you. It's calling to you. It's calling for you. It's calling on you. Like for those of you who are watching this through, if you've been there, I'm getting go again from this perspective. If you haven't been there, go from this perspective. And they're like, bring your journals, take notes. Like, what are your dreams like? What messages are you receiving? What do you smell? What do you feel? And they're like, let that be your gifts when you leave. The full-on present moment awareness experience and tapping into the spirit realms, plural. They're just like, wow. Like, it's just like mind-blowing. Like, you're going to be so, they're saying in it, like immersed in it. It's all around you. You know, our earthly interconnectedness is so felt from like the depths of our souls there, because the spirit realms are so, I'm getting like high realms. Balanced. They're saying like, you know, high, deep, high, low, high, deep, right? So it's like the balance, the non-duality of the wilderness. They're like, it's so beautiful. Like, it's a beautiful place to be. And there's so many lessons to be learned from participating in that experiencing, by immersing yourself in that experience. And like, you embodied, it becomes embodied and it becomes absorbed into your system, and you take that home. They're like, that's the gift. Like, that's the real gift. It's like, it's life-changing. Okay. Amazing. So that was the Akashic Records on Yellowstone National Park. I hope you enjoyed that. I really did. Now I really want to go. I've always wanted to go. It's kind of ridiculous. I've never been. If you enjoyed that land reading, check out the land readings playlist. There's some really interesting readings done locally from where I am in New York, and some when I've been traveling, really beautiful ones. If you're interested in having a land reading, I am opening them up just for the season, from now until June. You can book them online. I'll leave the link in the description box below. And if you're nearby, I would love to do them in person. Even if you're not nearby and you're like, you want me to come in person, let's just talk about it, because again, this is my favorite type of reading to do. And I'm very passionate about permaculture too. So I have that kind of lens while I'm doing these readings. So yeah, amazing. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.